Hello, brothers and sisters. I know some chicks that I encountered in my life. They would do that shit. Okay, even in Sierra Leone and some other countries, foreign countries that I talk to. Okay, I'm like, do you know what that means? Hello to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my crazy down the rabbit hole page, in which I talk about common sense under 10 minutes, and I try to keep it down and nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very important and not important. The liberals, libertarians, people believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. That's like 80% of you, masses. Yes, indeed. There will be people who will try to copy off my style, but it's okay. I know who they are. Okay, I know who they are. I'm the Emerald Pill. Ding. Yes, there's an Emerald Pill. Yeah, it's a pill I created, but most of you do not qualify. If you try it, you will lose. The first 5 questions will throw you off. So you're not an Emerald Pill. Stick to the red pill for right now. Okay, I'm just trying to evolve. I got shit on my plate today. But with this, today's topic will be about why mostly 70% of relationships are doomed from the start. Yes, brothers and sisters. Please read my credentials before you speak. Okay. Don't be biased. Don't do that. Please read. I know most of you don't like reading, okay? Because I spun tons of hours in the library before the internet ever came out. I'm older than most of you guys. So let's begin. Now, I watched this video with Diana Davison, okay, and she had made a quote. She had said something in her video at the very end of the video, why women aren't gods, okay? Diana Davison is such a beautiful, succulent unicorn piece, okay? And I just want to make babies with her because I'm a sapiosexual, and the way she speaks is so beautiful and articulate with her words, and it's just the stare that she has and that little smirk she has. I think she's into some dominatrix type shit, some slave shit. Okay, I don't know what the fuck she is. Some slave dominatrix type shit. Okay, I don't know, but she's very attractive to me, and I don't really like white women that much. Okay, but she's a particular special type of white woman. Okay, and she said it in the video, and she's not interested in relationships because of this quote. Okay, she, quote unquote her own words. He said that when you're in a relationship, you literally destroy one another, each other's selves. Okay, and I don't believe in that's true though. But this video is about why 70% of relationships are mostly bound to be destructive and are doomed from the start. Okay, so if you can keep up with me and you're intellectual, here we go. Okay, we're talking on rapid speed here because I try to keep it under 10 minutes. First of all, most people in general are not compatible. That's fact one. And the pathology is really simple. It's not really complex. Okay, if you want to debate with me with this, you can ask a question if you want. I'm older than most of you, and most of you are not well read. Okay. When children are born, okay, they are not usually taught by an alpha parent. Okay, alpha parents are most likely non-existent in these modern day times. Okay, most people they don't take the time to sit there in a room full of darkness and hear their own voices like myself. No, nobody does that these days. Nobody goes into the library by themselves and sit there and read a book for like 2 hours or 3. They don't do that shit. Not these days. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Instead, people will pick up a phone and be on Facebook all day without doing any prior research. But let's go back. We're not going to try to ramble on too much. So when children are born, they don't really have an alpha parent available 80 to 90% of the time. They just don't. And from all the women I've talked to, as me being a fetish gigolo in my past, because I'm an expert at taking care of women's bodies and shit, check my credentials, goddammit. The father's nowhere around. So the father will be automatically labeled by the matriarch, by deadbeat feminists, and also everyone else, okay, as deadbeat fathers. And they're really not deadbeat fathers. So, since we know the child is not usually raised by an alpha father, because he's supposed to be the head of the family, okay, it's next you have to think about why that is. I tell women all the time, where's your boyfriend at? Okay, and they be like, well, he started cheating. I said, okay, how can we solve the cheating problem, right? Okay, did he explain to you what he wanted to do? Did he have a plan for you? Okay. Did you know you can solve all problems just by believing in polygyny? Okay, you know, lots of women who are not really traditional type female, true traditional African style type, conquering the world because of many women, one man, multiple wives. They don't believe in that type of shit. So most people in general are taught wrong from birth. It's just inaccurate, wrong. It's wrong. Okay, polygyny is the key for most men of God. Okay, because if you read your religion itself, it simply tells you that polygyny is not illegal nowhere. Okay. And so now I'm getting this broad calling me back, who's over 52 years old, trying to call me back. I'm like, bitch, you gotta pay up. Where's my money, bitch? But the more of what I'm saying here, let's continue with the pathology here. From the beginning, the relationship is destroyed simply because there's no man that has been taught by an alpha father to lay down alpha-like qualifications for his needs. Okay, and mostly we should already know that 70% to 80% of women gravitate towards the 20%. There's a positive side of the 20%ers, and then there's a negative side of the 20%ers. They choose the negative side. Those beta alpha cuck thugs, those pretty fuck boys, you guys who got the cars, they don't give a fuck about their personalities. Just fuck it. Guys like me who are alphas, who was raised up in the 80s and shit, I tell women all the time, if you actually want to be, equal to one another, okay, take off your makeup. Be yourself. Do what guys like to do. I say back in my days, my heydays, I would tell women all the time, I say, you want to get with me, stop putting you're not, most of the women I talk to are not 8, 9s, and 10s. Okay, and when I do talk to 8, 9s, and 10s, they want to hang around me too much because be yada, yada, yada. And I said, no, that costs money because you're not a virgin. Because I fuck them bitches with strap-ons. I don't be fucking around with females who are non-virgins since I'm a different type of alpha. I'm a different type of alpha. I get paid. Real alphas get paid from hoes or prostitutes. Because once a female tells me she's not a virgin, we can go to the strap-on and then I'm the biggest dick in the world. We cancel that product. The problem is that she don't have the money for my services rendered. So when children are born, they are not taught by an alpha father, right? And so the females and the males always gravitate towards each other. So the 80% of women who are average looking and below always gravitate towards the most attractive, which are the 20% that fuck boys. And then what happens is that they don't want the positive side of the alpha. The positive side of the alphas, most women are not attracted to alphas. They're just not attracted to alphas. You don't know what an alpha is, please ask me. Alphas are hard to come by. They do not play games. The alphas I knew are pimps, and that's the dark side of an alpha. It can get complex, but it's really not. An alpha puts shit on the table. They will tell you what you will do and what you will not do. They do not fuck around, especially back in the heydays. Oh my motherfucking God. Oh my God, alphas do not fucking play. You will have a stern hand on your head if you speak the wrong way when an alpha, a true alpha. Oh my fucking God. Grabbing by the pussy is nothing compared to these niggas. But people don't know what an alpha is. They think an alpha is a fuck boy. They think an alpha is someone who's highly attractive. They think an alpha is someone who has a car and they have money. Okay, it's not about money, Kevin Samuels. Please retract that from your statement. You don't have to have money to have, to show your pizzazz of who you are. Because my personality is bigger than yours, okay, obviously. But of course, you could be a narcissist. I don't know who you are, but I don't hustle. I don't hate on your game, man. I just talk facts, okay. Now, I'm also crazy too, right? So I'm not to be contend with or fucked with. So I give these women these solutions, but I keep saying if 70% of the divorce rate is from women, then you already know that it's mostly women's fault. Who's causing these problems? The feminist movement and all sorts of things, right? But we're trying to find solutions here. I don't hate on women's games because I take advantage of the games. I take advantage of the matriarch and shit because I'm alpha like that. There's guys who actually won against the court cases in the matriarch getting alimony and child support. Britney Spears and Eve and shit. There's a whole bunch of them, but they're not going to be talked about. They always call the deadbeat daddies, motherfucking, because they go to court and they call them deadbeat dads, but they're not deadbeat dads, so they didn't have a chance. They didn't have a chance because the woman was taking advantage of them. So the men are actually the victims. Statistics show that women are more likely to be more mentally ill than the fucking men. So what the fuck is going on? Okay. So the best way to fix these problems is Bill Cosby, but now Bill Cosby's thrown in jail. I'm not going to be thrown in jail. Fuck that. You see, when white women notice that there's a solution to something, or the capitalists find out about there's a solution, they don't want it. Because they are too narcissistic and too motherfucking greedy to admit it. I know the fucking game. I listen to Kevin Samuels. I listen to Thomas Sowell and Candy Sowens and Cornel West. Okay, those are part of my, my role models. Not Kevin Samuels though, because people send me so much. They send me so much of his fucking YouTube videos. I really, why you keep sending me his videos? Okay, he's not my role model. I like the way he talks to women. I respect this game. But of course, I'm too much of a renaissance just to do one thing. I don't like doing just one thing. And I think it's very important, you guys, to become a renaissance like myself. Always learn multiple subjects and multiple intellectualisms. Please do not focus on just bashing women, because you should actually love what women are doing. Because the oligarchies and illuminated ones love the chaos. The Chaos Project started back in the 60s, I think it was. Yep. So, the CIA, Gloria Steinem, okay, I hope you can follow me there. The feminist movement that was actually created and caused by the house Negro, the feminine house Negro. Because I have experience and I talked to the racists who told me the real reason why the feminists really started. And when there's chaos, there's money to be made. This COVID shit is a great sent from God. Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, this is true. Okay. So, I believe strongly I have magical powers, because every time something bad happens or particular people start talking about me, then all of a sudden something happens to their country. And it doesn't take a long time. I said, don't talk about me. I'm Jesus. I tell you. What did I say? Okay, I'm the fucking avatar, motherfuckers. But we already know from the jump that most relationships by 70% are doomed from the start, simply because the man didn't lay down the foundation, because he wasn't raised by an alpha father. We already know it's doomed from the start because the women are more attracted to what they see and what they can have. Okay, so everybody's about what they can see. It's not about what they know and how they feel about emotions, especially when it comes down to your personality. Guys, they don't give a fuck about your personality. Test them bitches out. Damn, man, just don't let me get to them. You pay me for my service. I'll check your female out. I'll check her and see what I can do. I can talk to her, and I want you to listen on what I do, and I want you to teach other guys to test your bitch out too. Don't be getting married. You know that's the pimp game for women. You know that shit. Do you know who the fuck I am? Oh my goodness. Let me see. It's time for me to go. Nope, I'm gonna make me a smoothie. Other than that, that's all I really wanted to say. 70% why relationships are doomed from the start is because of lack of education. It's not anybody's fault, but the problem is that when a woman has multiple kids by multiple guys, she should be trying to seek education on the first baby, because the first baby is painful as fuck. My mom said, oh, she wanted 12 kids. And I always thought that, isn't one child painful enough? Okay. I've talked to women who said they like to be raped. Okay, so who are you, motherfucker? Okay, and I'm like, a niche in the system is me. Okay, and I keep trying to tell you guys, y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't know what you're talking about, because you have lack of experience. You do not do enough research. And then I'm like, let's talk about solutions. Let's talk about polygyny, virginity. If you're not a virginity, we got something for you too. I got something for you. Okay, damn. Okay, it's about business. You can do artificial insemination. I could take my spermazoid and pour it in your pussy hole. But the babies are mine. All the babies are mine, because I'm expert at kids. I used to babysit so many kids, man. And I see so many flaws. The perpetrators for pedophilia is mainly women, okay? They started, and they always try to blame men for the problem. I'm like, what are you doing, okay? But nobody hears me until it's too late. Nobody hears me why women are pedophiles. They're the perpetrators for pedophilia. They create the pedophiles in the first place. Okay, it's obviously, okay. It's more white women than black women, so don't even talk about black women as beautiful as they are. Don't do that. That's a motherfucking hater, okay? Why are you hating on black women, okay, when they're easy as fuck? Let them pay you for your services. If you have no qualifications, you have no standards on know how to talk to a female, you are not sold. You are not sold, okay? Kevin Samuels got lucky on one video. Maybe I might get lucky. I don't give a fuck about that shit on YouTube. I got shit on the side that I do. The government paid me for my special abilities. I'm for the United States of America. For white America, if you want to put it that way. He said, no, this is not right. I said, shut up. Shut up, bitch. But of course, that's just how it is, okay? But if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast, especially put it down below. A listener's discretion is advised. There is no hate speech here. YouTube should be listening to my videos and stop watching stop looking at my titles and then giving it a hate strike. Okay, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Did these Jezebels control the Jewish empires and the Zionists? Okay, what are they doing back there? What are they doing on YouTube and Facebook? Zuckerberg! What the fuck is going on here? How are you stopping? I don't care if you put my shit on the back burner, but don't give me a hate speech. Don't give me a strike because of somebody wanted to report my video because they didn't like something I said. And if I ever talk about hate, I'm just joking around. But I don't say anything about a whole bunch of people should be hating on nobody, really. I don't hate on nobody's hustle. Stop putting that strike shit on me. Take it off. I'm going to curse you. No, I don't have to curse you. The voices, the spirits do that shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. It's out of my motherfucking hands. Okay. I told you I'm magical, and I keep telling Zuckerberg, if you need help, come to me, pay me my monies. And YouTube should pay me my monies too, even though, you're watching a person who's just in the niche in the system, okay? But you're not going to see a whole lot of views because they got my shit on the back burner. But I don't mind. That's a cool idea. I don't mind that. It's just that if one person watches it, even if this video gets took down, I'll start it again. I'll do it again. Don't worry about babies. Don't worry. And that's why I recommend you go to MeWe. I do have a MeWe down there, and I have to update my fucking credentials down there below. MeWe is everybody who's, but MeWe is not like Facebook. MeWe is not yet. Haven't gotten popular yet, but be patient. MeWe is #1 right now, and I'll try to put that down there and below in the description. Okay, go to MeWe, find me. I'm the Emerald Pillar Man. Okay, and the Emerald Pillar King. And somebody told me that's a generic name. Oh, thank you very much. You gave me some inspiration. You just told me something that's not going to work. And if it does, you just gave me a blessing. Okay? Thank you very much. I love hate. Okay? Motherfucker, I love it. But anyway, I digress here. So let me get on out of here. Because I don't try to talk no more than fucking 20 minutes, though. But other than that, that's all I wanted to say. Anything else I want to say? I made my discussion really clear. I told you the real reason why most 70% to 80% of relationships are irrelevant and void. Okay, and you only destroy one another is because you didn't lay down a foundation, and the female didn't lay down a foundation, and she's usually some sort of attraction, some superficial attraction. Either it's money or capitalism. Okay, so some security, and they try to make an excuse, saying he got a lot of security money for my ass, okay, because there's women spending men's money and shit. Nobody want to talk about that, okay? So, other than that, I'm out of here. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast, you put it down below. And we have a nice day. And I think it would work between me and Diana Davidson. And say, hey, we can pour things into something and make a baby. You can have a C-section. You have to destroy your vagina, okay? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I don't hate on her. She's beautiful. I'm very rarely attracted to white women, but this type of white woman, watch her video. Check out her video, man. It's really nice, okay? And if you don't, I'm a sapiosexual. Remember that, okay? It's just there's something about her. She needs something. And all that mental computing power that she has, it blows my fucking mind. It blows my motherfucking mind. But it's very rare to find dragon females on the walls, okay? It's very rare. And I know intellectuals out there always seek them out, but it's hard to find. But I'd rather seek innocence than the walls, because they're harder to find. Yes, they are. Virgins are easier to find if you travel overseas, okay? Well, other than that, that's all I really wanted to say, okay? And I love you all, but I hate the many of you, and I love animals more than humans, but I don't fuck the animals. Because? Why? I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Goodbye, baby boys and girls.